Welcome to another one of our videos. In this video, I discuss the 10 steps you need to follow to become financially free. Now, financial freedom is something that everybody strives towards, but are you following the right steps to get there? Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe so that you don't miss another one of our videos. The first thing you need to focus on is living on less than what you make. The reason this is important is you cannot be spending everything you're earning every single month and expecting to have a disposable income that you can invest or save or pay down your debt. If you don't get this first step right, the rest of your planning isn't going to make sense and you're not going to start and accelerate that journey towards financial freedom. The second thing you need to worry about is insurance. Now, insurance for many, me included, is a grudge purchase. But just factor this one thing in for one moment. Suppose you pass away and your family's left with debt or bills that need to be paid. How would that be taken care of if you don't have life insurance? Or flip the coin the other side, you meet up in an accident and your vehicle isn't insured. How will the vehicle get repaired if you didn't have short-term insurance? And last but not least, you end up in hospital with no medical aid or no hospital plan. So don't neglect the importance of insurance. Insurance is what I like to refer to as a wealth preservation tool. You use it so that your wealth isn't depleted in the event of any risk happening. The third thing, and I've touched on it so many times, is emergency funding. You have to develop the habit of saving before we can worry about investing. So start saving, building up that emergency fund. Now, in as much as what your short-term insurance will cover you if you bump your car or it gets stolen, but how are your tires going to get replaced if you don't have an emergency fund? So factor in your emergency funding into your financial freedom plan and make sure you have between 3 to 6 months expenses saved up so that if emergencies arise or that vehicle needs some new tires, you have the capability and the freedom to spend that money and put new tires on your vehicle. The fourth step you need to then look into is retirement funding. In as much as what you're saving to build up an emergency fund or you're investing, you also have to have an isolated path focusing on retirement funding. Now, retirement funding for a South African is absolutely beneficial. The reason for that is all the tax benefits that come with it. You can save up to 27.5% of your gross annual income, of which you can claim as a tax deductible, meaning that when you file your returns with SARS once every year, you'll get money back just for saving for retirement. And the stats are just absolutely atrocious. 96% of South Africans cannot retire. So make sure that you're focusing on this in your steps towards financial freedom so that you don't end up on the spectrum of 96% of South Africans that can't retire. Then the fifth step you need to consider is your tax efficiency in how you invest your money. Now, you can be saving 2, 5, 10,000 Rand a month, but if you're using the wrong investment vehicle, you're going to have tax consequences. Consider the example of investing in a unit trust versus a retirement annuity. A unit trust will trigger tax, whereas a retirement annuity, you will have no tax effect by saving in it. So make sure to meet with your advisor. Make sure that you are investing in the right vehicles and you're not paying unnecessary tax. Well, that's it for part 1 of this video. Stay tuned for part 2. And if you want more information or you would like to grab a copy of the ebook that I wrote, the 10 steps you need to financial freedom, make sure to follow me on Instagram, comment on my post, and I'll share the PDF with you. The handle to my Instagram page is in the description. Until next time, cheers.